Welcome to the Fitmama podcast, where it's all about gaining your health back as a busy woman and mom, and doing it without sacrificing time with your family or business. Here is your host, mompreneur and Fitmama health coach, Angela Campbell.
You guys, today's episode, I'm going to talk about the mindset that I really want to encourage you to have on this journey of weight loss. So if you are able to catch on and you're on live right now, like say hi, let me know that you can hear me. And please stay engaged and ask questions, anything that you have. Drop them in the comments below because I want to answer them while I'm here if I can, right? So definitely say hi. So today's episode is our podcast episode number 21, y'all. That is so freaking awesome. If I had thought about that a long time ago when we were going to launch this. If you haven't, you can actually subscribe to the podcast. I'll drop the link below if you aren't always on Facebook there as well too. So you guys, today's episode, we're going to talk about how to have a better mind and body balance so that you can approach your goals a little bit better and a little bit stronger mentally and actually reach your goals, you guys, because we can be eating as clean as we want. We can be working out as hard as we want to. Oftentimes it's the mind, it's the mental piece that most people neglect and don't really focus on and take the time to work on. And it's the piece that often keeps us from achieving our goals because we quit too soon, right? So in today's episode, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to talk about why obsessing over that weight loss, oh my gosh, everything I do in the world is to lose and get the body that I want, will actually keep you from getting your results. It's not going to help you. It's actually going to keep you from getting them. How to actually shift your mindset. I'm going to share, there's 10 principles today I'm going to help you that you can follow and start implementing into your life to help you have that better mind and body balance, right? And how to think about what you should think your workouts are for and your nutrition is besides weight loss. If all we do is obsess over weight loss, you guys, it is the thing that will keep you from actually losing the weight. That makes sense, right? So here's the thing. I want to talk about all those things, but I'd love to always share some amazing women in our programs that are doing awesome and give them some shout outs first, you guys. So show some love. Give them some kudos in the comments, even if you don't know them. We are live streaming right now inside our Fit Mompreneur. It's a place I want you all to feel loved and welcomed and learn from and be supported and also love on each other, right? Like it's an army of women in here to help each other, not just me helping you guys. I really love seeing you guys pouring into each other. If you are actually listening to this later on the podcast, you're not listening to us on the live stream. Join our group if you're not in here yet. You can go to acfitmama.com/Facebook. And if you're on the struggle bus and nothing is working and you're tired of trying to figure it out on your own and you need help, set up a time to just to talk to me on a call. There's a link above, or same thing, go to acfitmama.com/chat and set up a free time to call or to chat with me about it. I would love more than anything to at least give you some suggestions or maybe see if we can work together, right? If you're watching this as well too, I want you to answer in the comments, why do you currently work out? I want you to share with me why before I dive into what I think you should do, right? And so again, as promised, I'm going to get into those, but first some shout outs, you guys. Give these ladies some major kudos that are going through some of our programs. One, I want to say a huge welcome to one that literally is going to get started the day after the Monday after Thanksgiving. Welcome to Diana Hernandez. Beautiful woman, inside, outside, and is super excited to tackle her nutrition with us. So we're going to get started. I want to give a major shout out to Jaylee Reedy. I will tag her later. If you know her, give her some love. She's already down 3 pounds and working on her fitness with us. And Rusty Fulton, this woman is amazing, has been through a lot, and she keeps going. No matter how small tasks we make or big tasks, she's down 11 pounds. Rusty, give Rusty some love. She deserves them, and some prayers, some things going on with her right now. Major prayers, keep going, keep your health a priority at the top. And then I want to give 2 more shout outs. Ashley Nichols, you're doing amazing, mama. You are doing amazing. So always know this, always remember this, and always lean on us for sure. Because you're doing phenomenal, already down 2 pounds and 1 inch on your waist. That's huge. That's a lot. So keep that in mind. And then Amanda Darter, like just getting into week 2 with us. I'm super proud of you as well too. Like you haven't missed a single task we've asked you to do with workouts. You look on your calendar and you're an epitome of what it takes to get there. It's all about consistency and checking it off. You're doing everything. So the results are going to come. So keep going. Amanda, you're doing amazing. So here's what I want to get to. Hey guys, how are y'all? Hey Vanessa. I love your goals, Liz, to get healthy, build confidence, to get strong. Awesome. I love that you said that. What I want to talk about is to eat better and our goals to actually work out, steer so much around because I want to lose weight, because I want to fit in a size XYZ, because I want to look better in a bikini, because I want to look. It's all about how we look. And today I really want to dive in and talk about being more, it's called intuitive eating, but there's a lot of factors that go to look at your health journey much different than it's just about weight loss. Okay, I want to get back to where I was with flat stomach again. These are all amazing goals. Please don't get me wrong. I want you to have these goals, but I don't want you to obsess over these goals, because getting healthy in this journey of losing weight, fitting back into the clothes we want to fit in, or all the things should be so much more than that, right? So I want you to shift your mindset with me today, right? If you are on board, put shift my mindset in the comments and let me know, right? I want you to realize if you want to reach your health and fitness goals, mindset is going to be your big stress. How many times I hear the women in our programs that come to us because they want a workout plan and they want a meal plan, and they think that that's what they need and that's all they need. And they quickly start to realize, you know what, mindset? I didn't realize how much of a mental journey this was. Yes, it's a bigger mindset journey than it is anything else. And while you use intuitive eating, it's going to help you have such a better mind and body balance. It's a mind and body balance approach. Okay. Intuitive eating is not about being on a diet. Okay. I hate the word diet. If you hate the word diet, put the word diet with a mad face emoji in the comments, because I hate that word, because diet is short term. Do I help people lose weight and get on a nutritional plan that's going to help them lose weight? Yeah. I will tell you real quick, if you're ever interested in chatting with me about the programs, I'll put you on a diet. I help you create a lifestyle change that what you need in order to lose the weight, get more tone, feel better overall, all the positive things that you want. It's not just about a number. Hey, Melissa, what is up, girl? Yes, Liz, I hate the word diet. It's about a lifestyle change. In any of our programs, we're helping you create habits that are going to be lifestyle changes. Going. This is our goal. It's not about putting you on a diet. I hate that word, right? So the principles of intuitive eating and what I would love for you to help you shift. The first one I've already kind of hit on. It's about a diet. It's about getting rid of the mentality of being on a diet. It's the first, being more in balance with mind and body and wanting to reach my weight loss goals. Yes, but not obsessing over that, right? So the first principle is like, you got to get rid of the idea of being on a diet. You guys, I cannot stress enough. Diets are short term. And you have to look at them that way. Like, you can do create all these diets out there. There's a lot of amazing diets, you guys. There is a lot, and a lot of them work. And I'll be honest with you, I don't follow a specific diet though, and I don't coach my women that are in any of my programs to be on a specific diet. If you come to me on a specific diet, we will work around it. We will make it happen. You need to be on a lifestyle change, and that takes baby steps, and it takes creating awesome habits that you can actually keep going and that you can be consistent with. Yes, they are called a diet for a reason. Yes. Thank you, Melissa, for saying that, because it's so true. They're called diet because they are short term. There's so many diets out there right now that will help you lose weight. They will help you get skinny. They will help you do all these things, but they will not help you create a lifestyle change. Not everyone will be able to adapt a certain diet into a lifestyle. I have some amazing friends that have on certain things, but you guys, that's like a 1%er. Diets are short term, and as soon as another one pops up, then I cannot stress how many times I talk to women that want to go through one of our programs that, like, they're tired of the yo-yo diets. They're tired of doing this diet and that diet, this diet and that diet, and it is called a yo-yo diet for a reason. And when you're on a diet, you're also a lot more tempted to jump off that bandwagon and jump on the new one that just came out and that is so popular that all the people are doing it and they're getting great results. Right. And so this is what I really love to teach inside this group. And we have a lot of new faces in this group. So huge welcome. And I hope you're getting to understand me and my approach and my beliefs. And I hope you get value from them. So the first principle is get rid of the diet mentality. You guys, don't chase the diet. it'll be the short-term results that you'll just leave. And oftentimes people tend to gain the weight back, and then there goes the yo-yo. Right. And number 2, let me move on, because as you can see, I have passion for the word diet and dislike. So I harp on it a little bit. Number 2 is all about honoring your hunger. Okay. The second principle is honor your hunger. And what does that mean? I can't tell you how many times I start helping people with their nutrition. And one of the biggest things I'm going to tell you first, not everybody, but a lot of them, is you need to eat more food. You've got to eat more food if you actually want to lose weight. You've got to eat more food if you want to feel better. You got to eat more food if you don't want to crash at 2 p.m. and feel like you're deaf for the rest of the day. You got to eat more food if you don't want to be monster mom. Like, there's so many things, right? But you have to eat food. Your body is like a car, and if you don't put fuel in it, you're not going to go anywhere. And that's the same kind of mindset, right? But what I mean by honor your hunger, being principle number 2, whenever you do start eating smaller meals more often, be prepared to be hungry. And this is a good thing. This is a positive thing. Don't get scared when you find yourself hungry and then you're scared to eat. I hear this a lot. So whenever you're actually hungry, eat, but just make better choices. Do your best. 80% of the time, make your best choices you possibly can. 20%, be a little bit more relaxed. Enjoy life. But what I mean by this one too, and honoring your hunger, I can't tell you how many women come to me with the mentality of, I can't eat because I'm going to gain weight. I don't want to eat because I'm going to gain weight. I'm going to ignore my hunger and just drink water because I don't want to gain weight. You guys, you have to eat, because here's what happens. When you don't eat, you don't honor your hunger, which is this principle that I want to talk about. Every few hours, I had to eat some almonds before I got on here, because I feel myself that way. I haven't eaten my morning snack, which I'm actually running behind on. So don't do that to yourself. You get hangry for one. And here's the other thing. When you starve yourself for a long part of your day, because I'm too busy to eat. No, you need to slow down. You need to eat, I promise, even if it's a handful of almonds, because it leads to being hangry, which nobody wants to be hangry. Family sure as enough doesn't want you to be hangry, or the people you work with, right? But at the same time, you also lose your discipline. Like, how many of you have ever, like, you don't eat, and you get hangry, then your discipline goes out the window because I'm so damn hungry, I'm gonna eat anything in front of me. Right? Like, this happens. This is so real, right? And so, yeah, oh my gosh, I love it, Melissa. So Melissa said, oh gosh, this is so me. Hunger hits and I start panicking unless I'm prepared with a healthy snack. Yes, angry hippo. I love that. I'm going to totally use that. Yeah, because it happens to all of us. But the thing is your discipline goes out the window. If you don't eat all day, and the kids are yelling at you, and the husband is here needing you to do this, or maybe he's not, or whatever the scenario is, your discipline goes out the window. You're going to go to quick and easy and grab all the things in front of you, which is where you lead to the bad choices. Okay, so again, principle number 2 is honor your hunger. Be okay and expect, if you're eating smaller meals more frequently, you are going to get more hungry because your metabolism is speeding up. This is a positive sign. So honor it. And have discipline. Like, don't overeat. Like, that's another thing, right? But if you don't go too far without eating, you're a lot less likely to just binge and overeat, right? Number 3 is make some peace with food. I know this sounds silly, but if you keep banning and restricting yourself from certain foods that you enjoy, it's gonna feel miserable and it's gonna suck. Let's be real. Like, if you're listening to this right now, drop in the comments anything that is like your food that you love, but you avoid because you know you shouldn't be eating it, right? And what do I mean by this? Principle number 3 is make peace with food. Like, stop banning and restricting certain foods because you think they're gonna make you gain weight. Should you not eat ice cream every night? Yes, of course not. Don't do that. You know, whatever your vice is, we all have different vices, right? Like, I'm a carb queen. I love pastries. I love bread, and I've limited them big time, but I don't avoid them 100%. Why? Because I like them and I want to enjoy this journey and feel good and not feel crazy restricted, right? So, but I see a lot of people doing this with carbs. Carbs are not the devil, you guys. Now, if you're following keto or something specific that is, you know, that's your choice, and follow them correctly. Get help if you don't know what you're doing. Don't try to wing it. But when you make peace with food, by meaning that if there's something that you like, don't ban and restrict it forever. Don't ban and restrict it to the point where, like, you think, oh my gosh, I'm going to eat one piece of bread and my pants are going to be overly tight and I'm going to gain all my weight back. one piece or one slip up is not going to make you fall off the bandwagon. Cinnamon rolls is my weakness. That is my biggest weakness, Melissa. You know the way to my heart. Give me some cinnamon rolls, right? But stop restricting so much. Like, here's what my biggest belief on that is, like, if there's something that you like, treat yourself to it like once a week. Just don't do it every day. That's where the gain starts to come. Okay, but one slip up is not going to kill you, right? You can get at, and that goes into number 4. Principle number 4 is get rid of the guilt when you have a cheat. For me to say, and it's so hard to do, and I get this. I totally get it, right? But this is where, like, if you struggle with a certain food that you absolutely love, like cinnamon rolls, for example, Melissa, it's one of my weaknesses. And here's what I do around that, because my kids love them too, and my husband. So I'll make them once in a while, usually on Sundays. We get up and maybe make some while we're just slowly getting up and getting ready for church, right? And instead of eating 3 or 4, which is what I would normally do, I would get to 1, and then I'll make sure the kids and the husband eats the rest. Like, eat them. You better eat them, because otherwise mommy might. But I limit myself. But I don't not eat them at all, because I'm a fear of I'm going to gain weight, right? Like, make peace with food. So stop banning and restricting certain foods all together. Like, if there's something you like, treat yourself once a week. And then get rid of the guilt. Don't feel guilty about it at all. This can actually oftentimes be a mindset trick I do with a lot of women. If something is your weakness, then let's plan that you are going to eat it on the weekend. But it's going to help you get more, help you make better choices and be a lot more strict, per se, and on point throughout the week, knowing that you're going to have this cheat on the weekend. Okay? You got to get rid of the guilt, guys. You cannot live in beating, have a slip up, and you have a cookie that somebody threw in your face, or whatever the scenario is. It happens. Number 5 is respect your fullness and eat slower. This is so hard, right? How many of you guys like eat so fast? Put fast in the comments if that's you, because this is so me. Oftentimes I'm running around doing all the things, whether it's for business or, my husband also works from home, or kids are normally here. 2-year-old little boy and a rat race, and then you work and pick them up from school, and then you go to soccer practice, and you go to this practice, and you go to that, and this and this and that. Like, so one of my biggest things is, and this one's hard, is you just have to be mindful about it. And what do I mean by that? Like, stop when you're full. Don't stuff yourself to the point where that you feel miserable later. And a biggest piece that's going to help you do this is by making sure you're eating those small meals throughout the day, because that's when you start to binge. If you went way too long without eating, and then it's like, I'm going to eat so fast, I'm so hungry. And then you're like, oh my gosh, my stomach hurts because you ate too much, right? So respect your fullness. So try to eat slower. Be mindful. Stop and think. Stop and talk. If you're by yourself, maybe talk to yourself, whatever. I do it, and it's okay. Try your best, though, when it is time to eat, like, eat, chew your food, breathe. Okay, I know I've been caught many, many times just like scarfing it down as fast as I can, and to the point where, like, you almost give yourself indigestion because you ate too fast, and then you can't breathe. Have you ever done this? Please tell me I'm not alone. It's just the way of our world. Unfortunately, our world and our society today is like, go, 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 go. So I got to eat so dang fast, or otherwise I'm going to skip. Respect your fullness by eating slower. Take your time. Be more mindful. And then when you're hungry, stop. Like, if you still have food on your plate, you do not have to clean it. Like, throw a towel on it. Either, like, if I'm at a restaurant, because they always oversize your servings. Hello, their servings are like ridiculously big. Like, when you're done, like, throw your towel on the plate, or pour water in your plate so that you make sure that you don't pick it back up and start eating again. Right? Whatever works for you. You got to find a trick that works for you. But those are some two biggest things that I've always learned over my journey as well too. Here's number 6. Enjoy your food, especially when you're out with environments. You guys, the holidays are coming. And I know this year is weird, and this year looks really different, and not everybody's going to get to be with their family, and not everybody's going to have the big families like holidays like we're used to. We're still going to do one. It's not going to be as big as normal, but we're still going to have one. But here's my biggest thing: is enjoy your foods when you're in those types of environments, and then plan them. Use that as your treat for the week. So here's my biggest piece of advice. And if you're in any of my programs, we're doing our group Zoom call tonight, and this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about tips and things that you can do right now leading up to the holiday, and what to do on the holidays, so you make sure you don't just take 10 steps backwards and then jump right back on the bandwagon the next day. right? You have to enjoy your foods at those times and don't beat yourself up. So on Thanksgiving Day, like right now, do your best to stay as clean eating as you possibly can on Thanksgiving Day. Enjoy your life, enjoy your family, enjoy your food, maybe make some healthier recipes, but enjoy it. Enjoy your food. If food is something that you really enjoy and you're going out to a friend's or a restaurant or whatever, that enjoy it. But you guys just think moderation and not restriction, right? Use that as a treat for yourself and plan it and be okay with it. It helps you stay on track throughout the week, right? Here's number 7. Here's number 7. It's all about redirecting yourself. If you are someone that, oh my gosh, Melissa, I love it. Broccoli and cake, huh? I love it for the holidays. Number 7 principle is about your feelings. If you need, and again, I can say this all day long, it's not going to be easy, but you have to learn ways and things that you can do to redirect yourself to other things. If food is your weakness, and if you go to food when you're stressed out, you go to food when you're sad, remember this. If you go to food and you just binge and eat like crazy because you're tired, you're stressed, principle number 7 is about learning to redirect your feelings to something besides food. If you're someone who goes to food when you're stressed, you're sad, you're mad, all these things, and that's usually, and eat all the things you know you shouldn't eat. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened. I totally froze. But anyway, I want you to learn to do other things. If you're stressed and sad, don't go to food, because that's going to create so much extra guilt and stress later. You're going to beat yourself up because you were stressed and mad and you went to food. Remember, just going to food for these feelings, it's a really short-term fix. It's a really short-term fix that causes more madness and more stress and more guilt later. So if you are used food for those times, redirect yourself for a couple things. Like you can do, I know a lot of women that I'm working with in our programs, if they get sad or mad or stressed, we redirect them to go for a walk, get outside. Like if you physically can, get outside, get away from your desk. Or I know one of the things that makes my mommy heart happy is if I'm stressed or overwhelmed or something's not working, I will put all my work aside. I have everything. I'll close the computer, I'll put my phone up, and if my kids are home, we are going outside. We're going to jump on the trampoline, we're going to run around, we're going to go for a walk, we're going to do all these things, whatever. I'm just going to have some intentional time with my family. That's one of the biggest things that always helps me. But you have to figure out what works for you. If you are about to turn to food because you're stressed or sad, then go to a workout. Workout releases endorphins that will help you release some stress. Okay. You can go to a workout. You can go for a walk. You can go to reading. You can go to meditating. You can go to praying. You can go to motivational videos. I have so many, and there's a ton right here in the group. You go to the unit section. There's a unit called motivation, and there's a ton of them, and I keep adding more and more to them. And then I'm almost done, you guys, a couple more. Number 8 is love yourself and your body where you're at. And again, it is easy to hate the body that you're currently in because you're not where you once were, or you gained all this weight having a kid and you haven't got rid of it. Or maybe you're like a lot of women in here that have different issues going on with their hormones and their thyroid and all the things that happen. They create the journey to be 10,000 times harder. It's not impossible, believe me. Melissa on here is an amazing example. And if you didn't see podcast we did with her, go watch it, or we'll tag you in it. It's a journey, but loving yourself is hard when you're not where you want to be physically, but it's important for you to do this. You have to love yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you let yourself go. And because it's okay. Know where you're at. And be realistic where your goals. Be realistic with your goals is one that I want to really highly encourage, because I know a lot of women in this group right now are struggling with hormones and different things going on in your body and your life, right? And you super fast, but it may not be physically possible because your body is fighting you so much. Is it possible to lose weight? Hell, yes. It just is going to be different for you. It's going to take time. Loving your journey, but loving yourself where you are is so important. You may not like the size of your jeans right now. You may not like what you look like in a bikini. You may not love all the things that you want to love so bad, but did find the things that you do love. You are beautiful on the inside as much on the outside, if not more so. And it's important that you know that and you realize that. Maybe ask people, what do you see about me that you like? because you may not see them yourself, because all you're focused on is what you see in the mirror every day, right? Love yourself and your body where you are currently at. Yes, it is a huge pain point, I feel like, of a lot of women. If you're resonating with this, definitely drop in the comments some hearts, or maybe share something with us, so that you know you're not alone, and other women too, right? So love your body where you're at, and know it's a journey. And especially if you're one that's stressing because I gained all this weight and I had a kid, or I have these hormonal issues or different things that caused me to gain, or this or that, like, be okay with it and know, you know what? God gave me this body for a reason. I'm going to use it. I may not be a size 2 ever again in my life, or I don't think I was ever a size 2 unless I was a junior high. But so I'm realistic with myself, right? But you have to be realistic with yourself and love you where you're at. And then the last 2, you guys, exercise something for something besides wanting to lose weight. I cannot stress this one enough. I want you to look at exercise. Like right now, if you're listening and you're watching, like exercise. Why do you exercise? I want you to share below. You want to lose weight? Like, by all means, that's okay. But what I really want to encourage you right now is to look at working out and exercise for a different reason besides losing weight. If you don't like to work out, well, not everybody loves to work out. Like, I love it. It's where I get my most creative things going on in my brain. It makes me feel better. It's honestly a mindset piece for me. If I don't get my morning's workout, I'll be a little crabby. It's going to use a different word, but I'll keep it nice. But I want you to exercise to feel better and function better, not just to lose weight, right? Like, I cannot stress enough how many women I know, like, I work out, I feel so good. When I work out, I am not monster mom to my kids. When I work out, I'm so much better at work, right? Like, when I work out, I'm all the things. But why do you quit then? And this is what this principle is all about. I know a lot of people that also quit working out because the stupid scale didn't move, or they didn't lose the weight, right? Yes, Melissa, looking at working out for something other than losing weight is so powerful. Like, work out so that you can mentally function for the people that you help, or work out so that I can function and be in a better mood for my family. Work out so I can be in a better mood. Like, I know one lady that went through my program is amazing, and she's crazy busy, and she's a principal of an elementary school, and she has a lot of pressure on her right now, a lot of stress with all the things going on in the world and the school districts, and then all the people that she leads as teachers. And like, so her biggest thing was that I know that I need to work out in the morning so that I am a better leader for those women and men that look up to me as the leader of the school every single day, and then dealing with the parents, because you're never going to have 100% of happy parents, a toddler and another little girl and a husband. I mean, you name it. So her biggest piece is, I need to work out so I have my sanity. You guys, how about working out for your sanity to get through this crazy world? So the biggest thing about principle number 9 is exercise for a different reason besides losing weight. The weight will come. And to be honest with you, if your body aches right now, like, oh my gosh, I'm achy, my back hurts, my this hurts, my that hurts, move your body. I cannot stress enough. A lot of people right now are stuck in front of the computer, in front of Zoom all day and all the things, because work is weird. And a lot of you guys are virtual, or even if you're not virtual, it doesn't matter. Like, the more you move your body, the less your body hurts. It is not the other way around. I know a lot of people that sit and, oh my gosh, I hurt, so I don't want to work out because it might hurt. No, it will actually do the opposite. The more you move your body, the less you actually hurt. So think about it that way. If you're achy right now, like, I need to go move, even if it's just for a walk, you guys. And then here's the last one, you guys. This has already gone way longer than I intended. But I love this topic because it's so powerful. Number 10 is honor your health by looking at this journey about getting healthy and living your best life, and living and enjoying your life, not just simply walking through it and surviving. Like, one of the biggest things someone told me the other day was, one of her goals was she wants to experience life. She doesn't want to just exist. And I cannot stress that enough. Like, are we on a weight loss journey with her? Heck yes. But it's more than that. You have to honor your health, right? Diet isn't just about what we look like. It's how we function on the inside. If we're not taking care of our bodies, your mind's not going to work as well. But guess what? If you don't take care of your body, you may not be here as long on this earth, in this planet, that you want to be. God gave us our bodies to take care of. And so stop obsessing about what you look like and what's the number on the scale and how my clothes fit. and focus more on, I need to get myself under control. I need to get healthy. I need to make better choices on my food so I can function better, but more so I can fight the diseases that run in my family. Or I can be on this earth longer so that I can be around by the time my kids have grandkids, and I can chase my grandkids because I took care of myself in the process. Don't lose yourself in this journey of being a mom and living the rat race of this world, or just being a busy woman or a busy entrepreneur. Like right now, don't lose your health, because you have nothing if you don't have your health. And if you recognize, I made a post the other day because I recognized that I needed to just zone out, put my stuff up, and rest. And that's exactly what I did. Not yesterday, it was the day before. I zoned out. It was like 11 o'clock. I had no kids. Nobody was here. I was like, you know what? I just don't feel right. Something is not right. And I just need to rest. And you just have to recognize yourself and be okay with it, right? So anyway, I can ramble about this topic for days. You guys, if you have questions, drop them in the comments. Give some love to some people. Tag your buddies that are in this group. If they're not in the group, definitely get them in here. Let them listen to this. And subscribe to the podcast too if you want to see it. I'll put the link below. It's the Fitmama podcast on Apple. But if you're also tired of failing and you're in a place where you're like, I can't do this by myself, it's not working. I even have my own health coach, you guys, that guides me, teaches me, and holds me accountable, because I can do it for everybody all day long, but it's easy to neglect. So having that piece, set up a time and just book a call with me. There's a link above in this video. And again, if you're inside this group, love on each other. It's what it's all about, right? Like, we're in here for a reason. There's so many on a journey that is so much like yours. And I can't stress the power behind knowing that you're not alone in this journey. And lean on each other for support. And my inbox is never closed. It's always open. Please feel free to reach out. And that's all I got. I'm going to stop there so this doesn't go crazy long. I know most will catch it on a replay. You guys have an amazing day. And I'll chat you soon. Every Thursday, 11 a.m. Central, here in the group, we'll have a different topic, a different exclusive training for you ladies. And I hope you got value from this. And that's it. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.